Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I thought today I would show you some wonderful treasures my friend Karen sent me. We did a trade. She had gotten some things from a friend, picked out the things she could use, and asked if I'd wanted the rest. Well, she had picked a few things of mine she had wanted when I was doing the videos showing stuff I was going to sell, and I said, let's do a trade and I'll throw more in. So that's what we did. She hasn't gotten her box yet. She doesn't do videos though, but she hasn't gotten her box yet. But oh my gosh, she sent me so many wonderful things. So I thought I would share all the goodies with you. I'll try to move pretty quickly, but still show you each thing. And it's just a lot of fun. And she sent me a few other things too, things that she thought I would like. So, and we do that. I have several friends, and that's what we do, is we send each other, because we all buy the bulk jewelry, and we send each other the things we know that the other person collects. And it's been a lot of fun. We've been doing this for a while now. So I'm going to turn off the camera, turn it around, get it set up, and show you the goodies she sent me. I'm going to try to keep it short, so I will show you each item quickly because it's a lot. Let me pan the camera around and show you the pile. It's all of this, and I'm going to show you this loom she sent me. But it's a pretty big pile of goodies, so I'm going to go through that as fast as I can and show you what she sent me. So I shall be right back. Okay, I'm in front of the window with a light over me and a light behind me. So hopefully it won't be too shadowy. But let's get going. These are some neat beading. This is an embroidery stitching tool, and I guess thread enabler. I don't know. I'm going to examine that a little bit, but that looks like fun. I love getting new tools, so that'll be fun. Here is some Beadalon. They're kind of a link. It's open, that's why it's in the bag. But they're solid rings. So they're like a jump ring, except they're solid. Here's a couple of loose ones. So these get used. You see these a lot of times in jewelry, like maybe linked together with jump rings. So those are a lot of fun. So those will definitely get used. Here is some pretty copper bead caps. I thought those were really nice. She sent me this necklace, and I love these clay beads. These are probably Fimo clay. Polymer clay, and they're on elastic, but look at those colors. I absolutely love all the detail, and these olive green is just, that's one of my favorite colors. Why, I don't know, but I love to wear this color, and I love to use this color. So these are going straight onto my table because we're gonna make something with those. Now this is a gorgeous, I think it's a clasp. Yes, this is a clasp. That's really special, and I'll set that over here too. Here is some paper beads, because she knows I'm fascinated with paper beads. I have a huge collection. I need to start using them, but there's just something about them, and I really want to do a video showing you how to make them. I've got some pre-cut strips I bought from Darlene Michaud a while back when she was selling them for her granddaughter, and they're just neat little papers that I could use. So maybe we'll set up and do that one day soon, because I just love paper beads, and it's a way for anybody to make beads that are colorful and fun, and they can even show some of the letters. So those are going to my collection. And then she sent me a few kits. Like here's a kit. It's a memory bracelet kit. I don't know if it has all the parts. She might have made it, and it just has some of the parts still in there. But there's some pretty pieces, and it's nice to have the little, I don't think there's any wire or anything. I think it's just, yeah, paper that she printed out. So that's kind of cool. Even if I don't make the bracelet, the parts are really pretty. These little square metal beads. It's a lot of fun. Although this, okay, this is a memory wire necklace, and it is enclosed and has all the parts. I don't know if you can see that. But there's some pink glass beads, and it makes this bracelet or necklace. I like this little charm, and is that in there? I don't know if the charm is in there. It looks like maybe that charm is the only thing not in here, but it has these spacers and the beads. So that is super cool. And then here's another one that was a kit that was to make some kind of a pearl. It looks almost embroidered. And there's a bunch of different pearls and crystals. And there's a bunch of Swarovski crystals in these boxes or bags too. So I love having these little patterns because that just fascinates me. Some seed beads, and I love when they're vintage and they're in a little tube like this. And these are more modern. And I have some similar, but these are really pretty rich, and these are a Toho. I do not have any Toho like this, and that is a high quality, more they're more precision, more equally matched than most of the seed beads you find that, you know, one can be bigger than the other. Now this is a drop open oval silver plate. I don't know what you do with it. I'm not exactly sure what that does. If it's a clasp of some sort, but it's pretty. I thought that was neat. I'll figure out what it is. Now this is some chain, plated copper knit over gunmetal. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that style. And you just have to crimp an end to it. But that's a gorgeous, perfect for steampunk. So we'll put that over here. I got to move a little quicker. Just some miscellaneous beads that were a free gift from Art Beads. Now they're one of my favorite companies to buy from. And I get all my seed beads from them usually. So that's a fun little bag of beads. And then here's some coppery colored glass faceted beads. Let's dump this out and I'll run through it real quick and show you everything. This is some of those clasps that you put at the end of a ribbon to make a choker or a bracelet. Those are very heavy duty and quite beautiful. And then above there is another, I think those are another type of clasp up here. Or, I don't know, let me see. The bags are fun because they have all kinds of goodies in them. Okay, these are small fancy crimp end caps, see? You crimp them. And then these are the kind that crimp onto the ribbon. And then there's some pretty delicate chain in here. So just a lot of fun, pretty things. I'll put those back in there in a minute. And then here is a little, looks like a connector of some type. I can't really tell. It might be a clasp that unscrews too. Really neat. Now look at, here's some crystal flowers. Those are gorgeous. Little crystal beaded flowers. Those would be great on the ornaments. So I'm going to put these right over to the side because those are going to go in with my ornament supplies. Now these are dark sapphire blue crystal. And aren't those beautiful? Really pretty. Well, here's a bunch of more little fun stuff. And if this gets to be about 15-20 minutes, we'll stop and do a second video. I'm not going to make you watch too long. Now, these are some bead caps. These are Terracast, which anybody that does do beadwork knows that this is a very high quality, beautiful jewelry finding company. They make charms and all kinds of gorgeous stuff. This is a end cone, a beaded, I guess it's like a cone to, you like do it over the end of a necklace, like the loop would be here and all the, or you could do it as an earring and all the dangles of beads would come out the end. And that's what this is too. It says cone brass beaded circle. So 2 sets of those, and then some nice brass, antique brass lobster claws and various findings. You know, your beading head pins, jump rings. Here's some beautiful beads. This says check glass. Oh my gosh, I love check beads. I have 2 boxes that are check beads, so this is getting put aside to be put in that. These are metal earring components. See the different little dangles that hang down, different sizes. So you got the 3 different sizes, so you can either layer them or use them individually. That's really cool. Here is some more little circles that this, I think on these, oh, the thread actually goes through the top. Can you see how the thread goes through there? So those are a lot of fun. Let me put all these in the box. These are gorgeous little beads. Do they have a name? Silver plated lantern. Those are gorgeous, and they're heavy. They're very heavy. Now these beads fascinate me. This necklace is stunning. Look at these beads. They are glass, and there's some kind of foil or special glass embedded into them. I mean, I don't know if I want to take this apart or not, but I mean, these are going in my collection. Those are absolutely stunning. I mean, I just can't get over those. Now here is some metallic Moroccan red round leather. Now that's fun to have. And I have a drawer I keep my leather in, so that'll go in there. Some miscellaneous, it looks like almost like chandelier crystals. And some other glass beads. So those are fun. We've seen these. Here's some glass beads. These are from Hobby Lobby. And I love that rich orange. So those are very nice. Let's see. Here's a slide clasp. You slide this open. See? You slide it open and closed. And it's 2 strands. So it's if you have 2 strands, you have a clasp to close it. This is slotted D-ring. Not exactly sure how to use that, but I'll figure it out. I'm learning new stuff all the time. Here's a nice toggle clasp. And another beautiful toggle clasp. I mean, it's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it. This one's too pretty. I got to show it to you. It's too many layers of plastic. Here it is. It's really, really pretty. It's kind of a, I think it's like an antique gold, but it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. And it looks like there's two of those. One in silver and one in gold. And here's some more leather in a dark brown to go with those 2 reds. And these are crimp ends for beading. Hope you saw that leather. Sometimes my hand drops down. This is another piece, another one of those. It's like it says a E-hook. And I'll learn, it looks like a little E, see? I'll figure this stuff out. I don't know what some of this stuff is, but that makes it all the more fun. Oh, I love these. I've seen these charms on different necklaces. These little, I think those are kind of a lotus flower. I'm not sure. And then look at these gorgeous circles. And what are these called? Just antique silver. Oh, it's a pewter link by Terracast. Oh, see, it's a link. So it has a loop on both sides. Those are gorgeous. Wow, those would be beautiful, beautiful in a necklace. A couple more miscellaneous. Oh, here's another crystal flower. They bought that one by itself. It is the Swarovski Margarita Bead AB. That is really stunning. Very, very pretty. Put these down in there. And these are some little tiny beads. It's a free gift. They almost look like apostrophes. Aren't they interesting? And then here is just some miscellaneous parts and pieces. Kind of a little bit of, it looks like elephants and fun colored beads. Some more of the little bead caps, small bead cones. These are some beads, glass beads. No telling where those are from, but you can hear they're glass. It says glass. Very pretty. They look like they're painted, but they're well done. They're very pretty. Here is, it looks like some maybe silk, like sari silk or something. So I'll put that aside. I'm going to be doing some stuff on saris. This is bead cord here. Put that with my thread. These are silver, you know, the ball chains. This is for a teeny tiny ball chain. I mean, these are tiny. Now I have a ball chain that little, but unfortunately it's antique brass. But I do have those for that too. That's 6.5 silver filled oval cable chain. So this is an actual little piece of chain. Look at this beautiful chain. Isn't that gorgeous? Really nice. Here is some, looks like a beading thread of some kind. It's a thicker one, so this would be for larger beads. This wouldn't be for my seed beads. Here's another chain. Looks like a gold, like a gunmetal color. And it says it's a, it just says brass. But it looks gunmetal to me. One of those little tiny square chains. Very pretty. And here's the same chain in a silver, and it says just a brass, it's a brass coated with silver. But it's that square chain, it's beautiful. Very pretty. Some more of that bead cord. And this is some more beads. I think this is Hobby Lobby. Yes, this is a Hobby Lobby. They sell some of these that are miscellaneous, which is great for someone starting out because you get a little bit of different things. And here's some more. I think these are, what are these called? Let me see if I've heard these called Melon Beads. And I could be wrong, but these are one of my favorite silver beads to use in a project. I love this shape. I always have. That's one of my favorites. Now here's some actual bead thread. This is Japanese nylon beading thread, 55-yard spool, very delicate red. I don't know. I've only bought stuff that's numbered or lettered, like a D and O, you know, that kind of thing, so I don't know. But look at these beads. Can you see that? Can you see that they're white and blue? Look at how pretty those are. Wow, those are gorgeous. Now here is a whole bag of Crackle beads, and it says Crackle Glass, and that's what they are. It's all sealed up. Yeah, so they're just Crackle Glass, and it's a lot of them. Does it have the size? No. It doesn't say. It says it's 3. I think there's 3 orders of it in there. But they're pretty. Those always come in handy. Let's see. We have a little clasp again. Kind of an eternity sign, but not. It's kind of different. I think it's supposed to be something like that. This is a bunch of crimps. Plated clamshell. Okay, these are crimp beads to crimp at the end of a necklace when you're putting a necklace together. And here is some gorgeous gunmetal chain. Here is some circles, like the ones that were in that necklace, that pink, the necklace that had the pink beads, and it had these in there. These circle spacers, or whatever you want to call them. This looks like a margarita bead. Oh, these are those beautiful little crystal beads, Swarovski. It says Swarovski. And they're green, and they're little faceted flower beads. There's 3 of them, and that's what they bought, were 3. And this one here has a pattern on it for these earrings. And it looks like all the stuff. Well, I don't know, there's 2 different. This says Oriental earrings. Oh, and then here's the receipt showing that they paid $13 for the metallic dark bronze, the matte bronze, and the dark bronze. So that's what it's in here. The only thing that's not in here, it looks like, is the red beads that they used. But all the beautiful bronze. Look at, there's a matte finish. Look how tiny those seed beads are. That's a 15-0. 15-0. That's what I normally use. I think this is an 11-0. Yes, this is what I use in all my beadwork. Can you see how tiny those are? Can you see the difference? This is also an 11-0. And these are Aura Crystals, my other favorite. Mayuki, which is an excellent brand. I think it's even better than Toho. This is a dark bronze, a metallic bronze, and these are metallic dark bronze. So, and then you've got these little gold tone beads here that are Toho. Boy, they're pretty. So all these gorgeous beads were in here with these 2 pattern, with this pattern and this receipt. So that's really fun. I like having that pattern. I haven't done that kind of beadwork, and I've always wanted to. Now here it says Checkmates, which is kind of a fun play on words. And it's to make this necklace. This lady was very talented. I've never done this type of beadwork. And in here was the drop, a drop to put at the bottom. These are some of the different, like there's the 2-hole beads right here. If you can see that there's 2-hole beads, and that's what's in here. And then she's got the single beads, and then the crystal. And then, oh, here's the rest of it. And then there's these blue beads, which are on there. And then these are fire polished black diamond little crystal-like glass beads. So all of that was in this bag, so that's really fun. I'm going to keep them all together in their kits, because someday I will do them. I don't know when, but I will. These are pewter. It says question mark. It says weak magnet. So I guess they're not real strong. So if I use those, I'll use them on very lightweight items. Okay, we're at almost 20 minutes. I think since I'm at 20 minutes and I still got most of my pile left, let's call it quits here. I'll show one more thing and then we'll call it quits and then we'll start a new video. This is some gorgeous open beads. They are called silver-plated antiqued round 10mm. But you can see through them. They're really beautiful. I love this type of bead. Another beautiful rhinestone clasp. And this bag's empty. So, all right, we're at 20 minutes. So I'm going to call it quits. And then I've got still a ton here to do a second video. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to say bye now. And then I'll be right back for me. But this will be a second video a few days later. I forgot to say bye. It's the end of a video. So bye now, and I hope you enjoyed this. And the second part of this will be up in a couple days. I won't put them too far apart so that you can enjoy seeing them. I'll have one on Monday maybe and one on Wednesday. So if you're seeing this Monday, the second half will be on Wednesday. So sorry about that. So bye, and I will be back soon. Hopefully Wednesday you'll see the second half of this video.